we're streaming. Yeah, no, let's go on YouTube, man. So now I get a message. Let's go on YouTube. Not YouTube. I mean, yeah. Now let's go on YouTube. About to hit take profit right now. This market is refusing to hit take profit. We just hit take profit. Take profit hit clean. $50% is here. Move. We're good. We out. We out. We out of the trade. We good. We done. We out of the trade. We're good. We done. W trade. We done. We done. We are done. We are done. Can't follow myself. We are done. W trade, man. We are done. Take profit hit. We are done. We are done. Let me take that screenshot right there. Let me add notes. To hit 50% of the 2-hour AVG. We are done, man. We are done. We are done. We are done. So now we're just looking for the market to actually drop. We just tapped into that fair value gap, that 2-hour fair value gap, right? So now the goal is to make sure that the market now drops. So we want to see the market drops towards the downside, and then from there immediately after that complete our D leg, and then from there we're going to start advancing the market towards the upside. Then yeah, you peep it. So yeah, we'll just wait. But W trade, that was a beautiful trade. Now we're just waiting for what? US30, right? Yo, US30 is still pushing towards the upside. Doesn't wanna mitigate that leg, but we'll see. Now it started filling in that fair value gap. Alright, so immediately after it taps into the equilibrium, then we'll see how the market behaves. So we'll just wait for it. SMC, with a bit of SMC, I trade. My strategy is mixed. So my strategy is a bit of SMC, Dow theory, and break and retest. So that's my strategy. That's my entire strategy. So my strategy is filled with like a lot of things. So it's just like a mixture of three strategies. So it's Dow theory, which is like your wave theory, your ABCs, 1, 2, 3, and so forth, and SMC, just to name my breakout and retest basically, right? To give everything name, right? But every single thing is just wave theory. And then I have your break and retest, which is when the market gives me like chaos theory and then breaks out, and then I take the trade towards the downside or the upside. What else? Yeah, that's basically how I trade. That's basically how I trade. Straightforward, clean charts, and then yeah, that's how I trade. Let me take it back to a clip. So now we just waiting for next UJ. Kind of who asked for UJ. So we're just waiting for it to actually give us like a proper change in order flow. Then we're gonna take advantage of this, swept this. So that is liquidity, right? So that liquidity has been swept. We have a fractal Brago structure right there, right? So now that market has swept that liquidity right there. Now the goal is just to wait and see how the market behaves, right? So we're just waiting for it to tap into our supply, and then we're gonna drop with it. There's gonna be a UJ. Remember, we just wanted to actually tap into the 50% of this entire leg, right? So immediately after it taps into that 50% of that entire leg, then any form of change in order flow here, we want to take that buy to go complete that, to go tap into that liquidity above there, right? So now we're just waiting. And remember, if the market advances towards the upside, right, and it doesn't respect this supply, wait for the market to actually use this as a flip. So the market is going to advance towards the upside and then come back down. Immediately after it taps this, then take your buy, look for change in order flow, and then take your buy towards the upside to go take out that higher time frame high. I think it's a weekly high. That's basically what we're looking for, right? That's your UJ. So we're waiting for that to actually take place. Does that make sense? So for now, it's for us just to wait and see how the market behaves. But yeah, that was a beautiful trade. But I'm good, man. I took take profit. So now I'm like down. Like I don't even see anything. I'm done. I'm done for the day. I'm genuinely done for the day. Energy fade. So here we're looking for a flip as well, right? I'm gonna come back to this. We're looking for a flip, but I'm seeing a change in order flow, so I might take buy towards the upside. But I'm looking for a flip here, so the market might drop until this area of interest and then advance towards the upside, because I'm seeing a change in order flow happen there. So we'll see how the market behaves. So the market might do this, advance towards the upside. So we'll see. So the goal is just to wait and see how the market behaves. But besides that, clear the next deck analysis, right, and then see how the market behaves. Because remember that we looked for sells here, right, for the market to drop, because we wanted to kill two birds with one stone, right? And then we were looking for the market to take this as our take profit, but it didn't. It swept towards the downside, right? So yeah, so that's basically what we did. So we're looking for the market to tap into this area of interest right there. That was our liquidity. That was our liquidity right there, right? That was our liquidity right there. So the market swept, tapped into our OB, and then dropped, right? And then dropped. So if you took these cells, shout out. So you could have taken these cells towards the downside, right? And our take profit was there. Our take profit was here. Our take profit was there. It was a 1:2. It was a 1:9. Crazy, right? And then instead of the market actually respecting this area of interest right there, wait, let me switch off this. So instead of market giving us a change in order flow here, it came running towards the downside. So now we're saying that this might be a demand flip, right? So this is no longer valid, right? I did take screenshots. Let's go to a much more higher time frame. No, I think I saw it on the 3-minute time frame, right? So now already see the market. Sorry. Now already see the market already trading sideways, right? So this right here, that is the market reducing momentum. That is liquidity right there. This part, that is liquidity, right? So the market advance towards the upside, giving us a bit of structure towards the downside, which is that area of interest right there, right? So that is your BOAs. right? So we might still be bullish, but I'm waiting to see how the market behaves. And then the market advanced towards the downside, creating a newly formed low, right? Then immediately after that, it advanced towards the upside, sweeping this high, right? Giving us another change in order flow towards the upside. Do you see that? So that becomes our other change in order flow towards the upside, right? So now the goal is to wait where the market stops and drops, so that we can now see where is our 50% mark. Doesn't make sense. So for now we can adjust with it, so we can see that our 50% mark is that here, but see that it's advancing towards the upside, so we'll just wait. And then I can see that there's a fair value gap right there, and then below that fair value gap we have a clean OB that is resting upon that area of interest right there, right? So that becomes your demand, your fractal demand, right? So that becomes your fractal demand, right? And then below that fractal demand we have a fair value gap, all right? So we have a fair value gap, all right? So now we're just waiting for the market to complete the D leg. So this becomes your A, that becomes your B. We're looking for the market to complete your C and then to complete your D leg, right? So that's basically what you're looking for. So that becomes your A, B, C, D, right? So on your AB, so now we're trading on an AB leg. So on your AB, we have A, B, C, D completion, A, B, C, D completion, A, B, C, D completion. So we're probably waiting for the market to sweep this entire liquidity, right? And then below that, we have a wick liquidity that is resting upon that area of interest right there. So that becomes your wick liquidity, right? So now the goal is to wait for the market to actually come back here, and then whatever happens here, maybe we might take buys towards the upside. That's basically what I might look for, right? Because right now the market is in a demand flip, right? So we might try and take sales towards the downside, but we have to risk less because we already had like a nice trade on gold. So we're looking at a couple of pips. That's like 80 pips. That's actually really reasonable. We can take that pips, right? And then immediately after it gives us like a probably engulfing up, probably like a sweep of this low. Maybe we might take, so that I can know where my stop loss is, right? Because if I take this trade, my stop loss is going to be here. Let me show you. My stop loss is going to be here on this wick. So that's 30. So that's gonna be like a 1:2 risk ratio reward. It's not that necessary for me to take that trade. Does that make sense? So the goal is just to wait and see how the market behaves. So I'll just place an alert here and see how the market behaves when the market taps into this area of right here. So I'll just place an alert there and see how the market behaves, right? And then yeah, I think that's basically what I have on the NASDAQ. The update on the NASDAQ, that's basically what I have. So immediately after the market, probably maybe if it does tap into this area of interest, I will look for buys towards the upside. But besides that, yeah, man, W day, man, it was a proper day. We started off nicely with the good gold sales, and then the market then advanced towards the downside. You see how the market now is just behaving towards the upside, so it just wanted to sweep that. So this is no longer probably valid, right? So it's probably just a sweep towards the downside. So we'll just call that as a sweep, as a London sweep, as a London low sweep, right? So just right swept there, it's fine. And then we'll just wait for the market to drop, because we also have a 5-minute fair value gap, a huge 5-minute fair value gap that is resting upon that area of interest right there. So yeah, man, we'll just wait. So let's actually go for the 5-minute instead of the 3-minute, because higher time frames are better. Right? So let's highlight this entire thingy, and then let me just put my alert. Let me just put my alert there, and then when the market taps into this area of interest, it's going to tell me what to do, and then I'm going to take my buys towards the upside if my thingies behave. Alright, so we'll see. So we took this out, so now we just wait. What time was this? 4. Okay, clean. So, like I said, do you see that New York session has like a lot of quality trades, has a lot of trades, but London has a lot of quality setups. I'm not during the London setup, like a change in order flow like this is going to behave. But during the New York session, there's a lot of people who are trading. So there's so much liquidity that is happening into the market. So it becomes like a 60-40 type of percentage for you to be able to take trades towards the downside and so forth. So now here we are not yet into the equilibrium price, right? So this is the 50% of this leg. So we're just waiting to see how the market behaves, right? So it is the 50% of that leg, right? So let me just make sure, right? No, it's not. See what I'm talking about? No, it's not. You already tapped into the 50%. Didn't see that. Sorry. Ah, flip. We already. Ah, man. I didn't see. Flip. I did. Yeah. Sorry. Sorry, guys. Sorry. It's fine. It's all good. It happens. I thought the 50% was here. We missed it. It's fine. It's all good. It's fine. It's all good. Right. So now the goal is just to wait for the market to, because even if you take sells now, your stop loss is gonna be 100 pips. That doesn't make sense. Doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. So we missed it. It's all good. So we'll just wait for the market to mitigate. We'll just wait for the market to mitigate that, do something like this, right? And then tap into that, give us a change in order flow, and then advance towards the upside. Doesn't make sense to come and refill this fair value gap, because we have a fair value gap that is resting upon that area right there that has to be filled. So it's all good. So we have confluence on the left hand side, and we also have confluence on the right hand side. Doesn't make sense, but yeah, man. I think that's me. That's for me for the day, because we done, Joe. Because W trade on gold, gold has been beautiful. Now we're looking for sales on gold. Let me see how the market is behaving. Do you see that? Now I can take sales if I want to, because now the market has given me a change in order flow here. You see that? So now I can take sales here to the downside if I want to, but I'm not, because I'm done, Joe. My brain is not working anymore. Right? So we can be like, yo, Zane, let's just take sales here and shot like a stop loss here, and then we'll see. Well, whether we lose or win, it's fine. No, we'll see, because the market, this still can be your A, B, C completion of the D leg. Wait, be patient. So we'll just see how the market behaves. But we are looking for bearish movements on the on gold, right? So, but yeah, man, W trade on gold. Um, I don't have anything else to say. So yeah, let's chat, man. Talk to me. Are you familiar with photon trading? Photon trading, photon trading. I've heard that word before. Photon trading, photon. I've heard of photon trading. I think I've heard of it. Photon trading. Is he on YouTube? When are we going on YouTube? I'm live on YouTube right now. I'm live on YouTube. Sorry. We live on YouTube, as I was saying. Oh, guys, I took sales. Yeah, just want to see how the market behaves. Just want to see how the market behaves. I just took these sales now. I know I said we done, but I just want to see how the market behaves. I know I said we done. I know I said we done. Who's KKK? Who's Triple K? I'm talking about Gribo, the person that I was on a call with. You see how is it? Like, do you see how it's performing on the equilibrium price? Crazy, right? The power of equilibrium. Did you see what it did there? Market now it's tapping into discounted prices. Always learn that, man. Yeah, after here, we're done for the day, I promise. But yeah, no, W trades today. W trades, W trades. Mm. Drop, nigga, drop. So yo, Belum Ben, it's fine. Bye bye, YouTube. Let's go to YouTube. Let's go to YouTube. Aish, my speech, Lord, my speech. Can I add moderators? How do I add them? I can't add them as moderators to help you manage your live. I don't know how to do that. Look, we're back at entry point. Isn't it weird? Do I trade German 30 years, sir? I do. Um, but I haven't like checked that out in a minute. I haven't seen it in a minute. I do. Which one is it? Is it this one? No, I want capital. Okay, it's fine. I'll look for it. I'll use black ball for now. But yeah, I do. Oh, this is actually a nice setup. Actually, should have followed this. But yeah, I do trade German 30, but I haven't in a minute. I think the last time I traded German 30 was when the market was. We were looking for sales, I think. Let me look. We were looking for buys. I mean, let me see. Um, it was it here? Wait. Where's that analysis come? Is it on here? Okay, no, I don't know which one is it. Um, but yeah, it's probably around this area of interest right here. That was when I was looking for buys, but the market swept highs on the left hand side. Stop loss. Okay, we just hit stop loss on gold. It's fine. Are we done? Before we donate back the money that we made. Wait, 2 minutes. Let me just fix this. Before we donate the money that we made, let's just leave. Let's leave gold back. Let's just leave gold. Before we download, we donate back the money that we made. Okay, are we good? That's fine. Let me just take a screenshot so that I can journal. Let me just take a screenshot real quick. Give me like 2 minutes because I journal my trades. Yeah, I was looking for. I got a change in order flow there. I'll journal later. It's fine. Yeah, we're looking at German 30. No, black ball. What were you seeing on thingy on German 30? I'm live on YouTube, guys. If like you think that immediately after like I get cut out, because immediately after I get a cut out, I'm gonna start thingy recording for like my weekly analysis. Should I try giving you a trade? Let's look into it. You're looking for sales like from here. Wait, let me see. 30. Before I give you the trade that I wanted to give you right now, because I saw buys. Okay, do this. Let me show you. Let me show you something. Before you look for sales, right? Do this. Let me show you something real quick. I wanna show you something. So look, the market is still bullish, right? Came back, tapped into this area of interest right there. Do you see that? And then from there, it advanced towards the upside, right? So now, and then this low had so much momentum, it swept this high, right? With equal highs towards the upside, right? So we can clearly say that this is your internal structure break of that fractal break of structure. Sorry, that becomes your fractal structure break of structure, right? So now every single time after every high, the market has to mitigate before it advances towards the upside, right? And then the market did that. It mitigated, right? As it mitigated, it completed the D leg. So this becomes your A, B, C, D. Do you see that? Completion of the D leg, right? So immediately after completing the D leg, we can safely say that this is your fractal structure, break of structure towards the downside, right? Now that becomes your change in order flow. No, break of like a higher time frame break of structure. That's a fractal break of structure, right? It came back, respected this low. Do you see that? It respected that low. So what is that? That becomes your demand, right? Or your OB, whatever you call it. Demand OB, CP level, whatever you call it, right? And then every single thing like genuine is just terminology. And then the market advanced towards the upside. You can see that. I can already see that as a change in order flow here on a lower time frame, right? But we are late. We didn't see that, and it's fine. It's totally fine. Now we want to get on the right side of the market before we look up for ourselves towards the downside, because it did reach all-time highs, right? So this is your all-time high, right? These are all-time highs, right? So we did reach all-time high. So everything, whatever goes up must come down, right? That's how the market is. Doesn't make sense. Now the market then advanced towards the upside, giving us a a change in order flow, another fractal change in order flow there. Doesn't make sense. Now, what do? You focus on the fractal movements now. So this is another leg. So like I said, every leg has to be mitigated. Do you see that? Every leg has to be mitigated. So Zane, what are you saying? I'm saying that this leg now has to be mitigated. Does it make sense? Now I do not know your entry point or your entry strategy, so forth and so forth. But what I do is I look for the market to tap below the 50%, right? So now that becomes my equilibrium price for this leg. Does it make sense? So this becomes my equilibrium price. This becomes my EQ price. All right. So immediately that becomes my EQ price. I can carve that there is a fair value gap right there. Does it make sense? That's another confluence that's telling me that this market has to go down. Does it make sense? So that becomes a fair value gap right there. Do you see that? Right. And then upon that, I'm seeing also liquidity, weak liquidity that is resting upon that area of interest right there. We have different types of liquidity, right? Probably familiar with it. Does it make sense? So what are we looking for? We're looking for the market to at least mitigate until be below the 50%, and then any form of change in order flow, then you can take buy towards the upside. This becoming your take profit. This becoming your take profit. Does it make sense? So that's what you're going to look for. You're going to look for the market to tap into probably this area of interest right there, and then you're going to take your buys towards the upside, and then that becomes your take profit. You got 150 pips clean, right? And then you're risking 30 pips. That is a 1:4 risk ratio reward. I just gave you a proper risk management. That is a 1:4. Doesn't make sense. So I feel like that I would do that. That's what I would wait for, right? Because this had already left us. Let me show you something on a lower time frame. Let's look at this area here on a lower time frame, right? Let's go there. 3 minutes. I want to show you something. Do you see what the market did? Do you see what the market did? So let's take it out. Let me show you what the market did. The market came back down, advanced towards the upside. This becomes your break of structure towards the downside, right? That becomes your smaller break of structure towards the downside. Immediately after that, what did the market do? It advanced towards the upside, giving you a change in order flow. Do you see that? A change in order flow right there. But we are late. So and then I told you, every leg has to be mitigated. Do you peep it? Every leg has to be mitigated. So the market mitigated that leg, tapping into our OB right there, right? And then from there, the market then advanced towards the upside, came back, right? Mitigated this leg, giving us a smaller time frame fractal movement, and then that's when you could have taken your buys towards the upside. But we are late. Doesn't make sense. But we are late. We couldn't. Or you could have taken your trades on the fair value gap right there. This could be your risk, and then your take profit could be there, up there. So even if the market can advance towards the downside, you'd still be on the right side of the market. But we are late. Doesn't make sense. So that will be your lower time frame fractal movement. So that's how I enter my trade. So I wait for confirmation on the lower time frame. Does it make sense? So for now, since we missed this trade, since we've missed that trade, what do you want to focus on? You want to focus on your higher time frame, basically. So you want to focus on this area here. So that becomes your fair value gap. Why? Because of this candlestick right there, that black candlestick. That's why I highlighted everything, right? Because of that black candlestick. Because this black candlestick is the last bearish candlestick before the market advances towards the upside. So that becomes my supply, my demand, or OB. Doesn't make sense. So maybe if someone had a question for that, right? So we are now going to wait for the market to do that, to mitigate to this OB and then advance towards the upside. So this is where I would look for my sells, my buys, I mean, sorry, towards the upside, to go complete my D leg. Why? Because the market moves in waves. So this becomes your A, that becomes your B. We are in a C, we are in a BC leg. Now we are going to complete our D leg. Does it make sense? We are going to complete our D leg. Do you see it? So that's basically what I would look for. That's basically what I'd look for. But we did reach all-time highs. I might also look for sales. I'm looking for sales on US30. I'm looking for sales on now German 30. I'm also looking for sales on what you call this, NASDAQ. But on NASDAQ, I'm looking for the market to mitigate back into my flip. Let me count. Wait. A B C D, A B C, my BC leg. Right, so I'm waiting for the market to complete my BC leg. So that's what I'm looking for. It's fine, don't worry. Send data. Ah, no, it's cool. It's hot. It's hot. It's not nice. It's hot. It's not nice. It's very hot. It's very hot. It's not nice. Okay, we back. It's very hot. It's not nice. Give me a line. Give me a. Okay. We back. We back. So that's basically what I'd look for. All right. So I'm just waiting. I'm just waiting to link the chat to. Just waiting to link the chat to my phone. Give me 2 minutes for that. Oh yeah, we inside. Yeah, I'm back. Is this gold? No, that's German 30. It's German 30. That's German 30. We are done with gold. We hit take profit on gold. We're done. Oh flip, sorry, my little sister's calling. Yeah, Faith, what's up? Uh-huh. Yeah, ini? I got tlhalohanya. Oh, you need login. Yeah, you okay, for sure, I got you. Okay, no, I'll check it. I'll check it. I'll check it le nna ke sana le access na. Cause I see ke register. Yeah, sure. How old's my little sister? We Irish twins. We twins. We Irish twins. Ke mo feta ka one. As I'm looking at this, bah, bah, looking at that. So below that liquidity is gonna be your take profit. Oh, someone asked for gold. Give me 2 minutes. Alright, we done with gold. We done. Yeah, we done. We done with gold. So we're looking for sales on gold now. Probably tomorrow, man. What time is it now? It's already late, bro. Yeah, probably tomorrow. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done for the day. No, I don't have a younger brother. I have an older brother though. I also have a cousin that we really close. I have a cousin that we really close. Maybe if you've seen me with someone, and then you think that was my little brother, no, that was my cousin. Um, but yeah, but we're very close. So it's practically my little brother. What is Nesta giving us now? I only have an older brother though. Oh, I only have an older brother though. Guys, I'm giving you quality things, yes, and you guys are not appreciating me enough. Lol. Okay, now we just wait for the market to give us a change in order flow. Sure. I'm giving you quality setups. Look, Another one. Look, bah. Sure. You guys don't appreciate me enough. I know. I was gonna say go subscribe to my YouTube channel, but what's the what's the use? Because it's not monetized yet. Ah, man, I think I only have like 160 subscribers. True. And I don't post every day, but everything that you need, like quality setups, like weekly setups, I'm gonna start posting on my YouTube channel. I think from this Sunday, Monday, I'm gonna share like a weekly ndondonyo, like a weekly market review type of thing. I used to do that, but I stopped. So I'm gonna start doing that, and then yeah, man, just allow it to actually push and see how the market behaves. But yeah, now we're just waiting for the market to give us like a proper, yeah, a proper, yeah. You can go to a much more lot. Actually, it hasn't yet tapped into that, so it hasn't yet tapped into that. So we'll just wait. Yeah, so we'll just wait for the market to actually kind of pom nyana, and then from there we can take the buy towards the upside. You peep it. So patience is key, man. Don't just press buttons. Don't just press buttons because they give you a setup. Nasdaq, US30, we're still waiting as well. Sting a hand, natural. Ah, flip. Oh, man, but it's fine. It's all good. It's all good. It's all good. It's fine. It's fine. We made profit. We made profit. We made profit. We are good. We are good. Yeah, so the goal for this one is just to wait for the market. So it's gonna like it's gonna mitigate like this, right? And then any form of change in order flow here, we're gonna take back towards the upside. That's what it's gonna do. Doesn't make sense. And then if it doesn't, let me show you something. I don't know why. Okay, it's fine. Let me show you something, right? If it doesn't, aim for ish, what I call the golden zone, right? So it's gonna be here until here. So this part is my golden zone right here. This area is golden zone. This part right there, right? So this is going to be your golden zone right here. Doesn't make sense. That's gonna be your golden zone. So the market usually does that when it like shares like this, and so that means that it already has momentum to advance towards the upside. Does it make sense? So it just needs all the money left behind so that it can advance towards the upside. So that's what it usually does. And how it does it is that it moves correctively like that, right? It's gonna move like correctively like this, and then it's gonna advance towards the upside. Does it make sense? So wait for that as well. So that is your 51 to your 61%. That becomes your golden zone. That's another secret that I can like just give you in J, just like bah, so. But yeah, we're good, man. We done. Are we good? We done. I gave you a UJ signal. Okay, I didn't give you. Okay, I did actually. I'm the one who I gave you a UJ signal. Wait for that. I think it's on the 2 hour OB or something. Yeah, it's on the 2 hour OB. Wait for that, right? I gave you. We traded gold like 2 times, so we hit take profit like twice on gold, right? So we're good. We take profit twice on gold. Nasdaq didn't respond. It didn't behave, but it's good. It's part of the market. So now we just wait. We are literally just waiting. Ah, as Kisi guys said, it's gone. Ish. Okay, I didn't see that as keys. It's gone. It's fine. It's fine. It's all good, right? We missed the trade. Now, okay, no, we didn't actually. It might come back. It's fine. Yeah, this could be liquidity. Just still look out for it. It's fine, right? I gave you Nasdaq as well, so we're just waiting for Nasdaq to behave. Um, I gave you Bitcoin yesterday, but today I don't see anything, any like, yeah, I don't see any movement. So we'll see how the market behaves. So we traded Bitcoin from here until take profit, right? I gave you Bitcoin from there until here. I gave you another signal here. So Bitcoin, have been killing Bitcoin. Um, so yeah, I think we're good, man. Without wasting any time, let's meet on YouTube. I think the link is in my bio. If you can't access the link, just copy the link and then paste it somewhere and then click on it. Um, Yeah, man. What else? So yeah, we're good, man. W trades today. Shout out. I think we'll meet next time because today is Thursday. Because after like a hit profit like that, like after I hit like proper profit like that, I like to calm down first because at the end of the day, money is money, you know. So I like to calm down first because I'm too excited, so that I come back to the market refresh, so that I'm able to risk less. Right. So Friday, it's a 50-50% chance I might not go live tomorrow. I might not go live, but Monday expect a market breakdown on YouTube. Monday, expect the market breakdown on YouTube. I'm really interested in seeing how the NFP is going to unfold. I'm really excited for that. I want to see how the market is going to unfold, and then following the CPI and so forth, and then from there we can trade, right? Because right now we're still in fundamental week. It's still the first week of the month. We're still in fundamental week, so we're just waiting to see how the market behaves, and then so that we can like take advantage of that. So for now, just be patient. It's still early. It's still the 8th, January. We still have an entire thingy, right? And we're still in phase one. Remember, we did phases. We're still in phase one, whereby we are detoxing, right? We're gonna enter phase two, I think, in 2 weeks, in a week's time. We're gonna enter phase two. That's when we're going to start trading properly, and then phase three. That's when we're going to apply the plan that we did for the second quarter, and then from there by June, man, we'll probably have something. By June, maybe everyone will be having like mama 10K at least. Bank account though, right? So if you can like properly trade and properly move and probably stick to the plan, right? So that's the plan. So it's phase one, phase two, and phase three. By June, probably someone would have made like 10K, right, minimum in their trading accounts. So yeah, man, push, keep on showing up, keep being you. um yeah, any questions before I end the live? What's your YouTube username? It's Zane Capital. It's Zane Capital with double L, with a double L at the end. That's my YouTube, and it's on my bio. The link is on my bio. The link is on my bio. That's the YouTube thingy. The link is on my bio. On US30 by the golden zone, is it moving up from there? No, I'm not saying it's moving up from there. I'm saying that be on the lookout for it, because sometimes it tends to do that, right? So even if it taps on the golden zone, make sure that your entry your entry model applies, right? Your entry model applies. So don't just go in because Zane said. Remember what happened on the US on Nasdaq? It tapped into our demand, right? Advanced a bit towards the upside and then dropped, and then dropped. Does it make sense? So you don't just enter. So there are rules also to enter a trade. You don't just enter into a trade. Even if you're trading trend lines and so forth, double tops, double bottoms, there's always a there's always rules before you enter your trade. Doesn't make sense. So wait for the market to actually decelerate at least, right? And then immediately after it does something like that, then you can take your trade towards the upside. So if it does something like this, you know that it is decelerating, meaning that bearish people are exiting the trade, right? So and then immediately after that, the market is going to sweep your highs and then mitigate, and then that's when you enter your trade, right? So you can look for those type. So there are so many entry models you can look for, right? There's also the engulfing, whereby small candlestick, right, and then the second candlestick engulfs that trade, right? So that's another thingy, right? So this becomes your red, and then this becomes your green, however your trading is, right? So this becomes your green, so that becomes your engulfing, right? So and then the third candlestick, that's where you enter towards the upside. And when you go to a lower time frame, literally this is a change in order flow, literally, right? So it's your higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, so swing low, sweep, right? And then from there the market mitigates it and then advance towards the upside. Does that make sense? So this is just textbook. Do you see that? So that's what you want to look for, right? So the previous candlesticks, of course, they are vying like this. Doesn't make sense. Do you see that? So look out for entry models immediately after the market taps into your golden zone. Look out for entry models. All right, I'm not saying that it's going to respect it. Yes, that's the word. My ADHD, guys, I have ADHD. I get distracted really quickly. ADD rather. I can't find your link. It's not on my bio. I'll fix that. Follow me and then keep checking it. I'll fix that. I'll put the link on my bio. I'll fix that, I promise. But this is the channel, the YouTube channel. You might not get it because it's a lot, because I'm like, I think, what you call this, the algorithm is not probably pushing it because I haven't uploaded in a minute. So, but yeah, and I'm live, and that's the thing, I'm live on YouTube, which is so weird. I'm live on YouTube, but I'll fix it. I promise I'll fix it. I'll promise I'll fix it. I promise I'll fix it. GBP USD, I haven't. Oh, the last time I touched GBP USD was when we took those sales towards the downside. After that, I haven't touched GBP USD. We After these sales, I never traded GBP USD. After these sales, I never traded GBP USD. Let me see. Let me see. Yeah. Since these sales have never traded GBP USD, but I think we're still bearish. We're waiting for the market to sweep, come here, give us a change in order flow, and then I'm gonna take my buy towards the upside. So, yep. So after these sales, I've never traded. So you can see that the market is already giving us like a, what you call this, weakness. So this entire thing is weakness. Wait, let me just correct this equilibrium. Let me just make sure that that's our EQ. So that's our highest point, and then that's our lowest point. Yes. Okay, perfect. Right. So can carve that the market is already giving us weakness. So that entire thing, that's weakness right there. Right. Let's go to the daily. Sad. Okay, still streaming on thingy. Let me fix the, what you call this? Kinda what am I fixing? Kinda what am I fixing? What am I fixing? Kinda what am I fixing? Yeah, we did. Let's just check out. Kinda what am I fixing? YouTube. Let's do that real quick. So yeah, as I was saying, I don't know, I don't remember who else for you, GU. So para, zoom towards the downside. But wait, give me 2 minutes. Let me just fix this YouTube thing. Guys, I don't have a YouTube link. I'm so sorry. View channel. Wait. View channel. Yes. And then let me do this. Copy link. And then TikTok. Oh, I think I know. Wait. Sub here. It's no subscription. TikTok live video. This is so weird. Okay, edit. Let me add a link. Right. Link. Add. Copy. Save. Wait. Okay, this is TikTok. Sub up here. Okay. Let me do. Let's just get gaming. Okay, and let me click the channel and see disclaimer. Open the channel. YouTube channel. Zane live clean. Yeah, the link is active. The YouTube channel link is active. Yeah, the YouTube link is active. Sorry, I was just fixing that. So yeah, that's what I'm looking at on GU, right? I'm still bearish. We're still waiting for the market to actually complete that D leg. See, the thing about the market is that I trade reversals, right? So the market cannot just oof towards the downside. It's gonna take some time, right? So that becomes your A, this becomes your B, this becomes your C, and then your D leg. Doesn't make sense. So that's basically what I'm looking for on the GU. This is actually a really nice trade. Yo, but yeah, that's basically what you're looking for right now. Besides that, man, we good, right? Gold. I'm gonna break down gold on the YouTube channel. We did take nice trades, but I'm going to break it down on the YouTube channel. I need to break it. I'm gonna break it down on the YouTube channel, right? So yeah, actually this was a beautiful trade. Oh Lord, beautiful, Lord, beautiful. Yeah. Let me see something. I wanna see. Okay. I see. Ish, I didn't see that. I could have still be holding that buy, but it's fine. It's all good. But I'll break it down on the YouTube channel. It's fine. But yeah, this thing doesn't want to advance towards the downside. It's fine. Interesting. Yeah, hey guys, I'm done. YouTube channel. If you guys thingy, it's on thingy, it's active. But yeah, but actually this was a beautiful trade. I don't wanna lie. Yep, we done. Wanted to take sales. I think it was too early to take those out. Oh, the market wanted to complete that fair value gap clean, so it did complete that fair value gap clean. Now it's dropping, but it's fine, it's all good. Take profit. We shot like a couple of pips. We hit like 711%, 0.7%. We're risking 100%, 0.100%, like 0.1%, and we got like a 0.7%. So we clean. That's a dope risk ratio reward. So we're looking at 1:7 RRR. So my so the RR for today was 1:7. This is beautiful. This is amazing. This is beautiful. This is more than beautiful. Alright, this is more than beautiful. And then we attempted a 0.06 with a 0.03, so we lost like 0.06 of this. So let's put our RRR to like 0.1:6. 6. All right, so still beautiful. So because we only lost like a fraction of the profit that we made here. All right, so clean. Let's do that. So we're good. So we did a plus 1:6, so it's really dope. So we did a plus 1:6 here. So I'm gonna journal my trades and then yeah, we're done. So I'll see you guys tomorrow, man. But yeah, sub up to the YouTube channel. I'm gonna drop like a market breakdown for the week next week. I think it's gonna drop on Sunday or Monday. Let's say Monday, cause let me not commit on Sunday because Sunday I have church and then after that I might probably sleep. So let's do Monday. Monday I'm gonna drop the what you call this the market breakdown for the entire week, and then yeah, man, sub up. If you want to hit me up on TikTok. My DMs are open. Yeah, but besides that, yeah, man, we'll talk, we'll chop it up, or follow me on Instagram, on Zane Capital, or life of Zane, or life underscore off of Zane. So hit me up on there and then we can talk. So yeah, man. We're good. I gave you W trades literally for the entire week since Monday. So let's recap the trades and then I'm out, right? So this is number one, right? We took one L, of course. We took this L. So this is the first trade that we took. We've been focused on Bitcoin like lately, right? We've been focused on Bitcoin lately and we took like some trades, right? So this was our first trade that we took on Bitcoin, right? And then this is our second trade that we took on Bitcoin. This is our third trade that we took on Bitcoin, the sales that we took towards the downside, right? So these are the sales that we took towards the downside. We wanted to scale in trades here, but I didn't. I saw this, but I didn't. I don't know what was I doing. But yeah, when I came back to the chart, the market was I think already here, right? And then we took these ones, right? And then we were looking for the market to actually react to this, and then it did react, right? So now we're just waiting for the market to see. So those are the trade that's one of the trades that we took this week, right? We also took Nasdaq. Was it Nasdaq or US30? Nasdaq. We took these trades on Nasdaq, right, which is really dope on Tuesday. So we took these buys towards the upside, right? The market then mitigated and advanced towards the upside. I think we took sells yesterday around this area of interest right there, right? Or here, I don't remember. We took sells yesterday, right? And then we took sells today, right? We took sells today. We took sells today. We took these sells today. We took these sells today, right? Took these sells today. We were looking for buys here, but we didn't. The market swept towards the downside. But the market is now trying to give us bullish movements here, so we're still waiting to see how the market behaves here. So it might actually advance more towards the upside, but the way the market is advancing down like this, still giving me like a lower time frame momentum. So we're still waiting for the market to see how the market behaves, right? So it's still creating liquidity, so it might drop even lower, right? So I'm still waiting for that. I'm still waiting for like proper confirmation, right? Because it did tap into the 30-minute OB, right? So if I was selfish, then I could have then take these buys towards the upside until this area of interest right there, right? But I'm still waiting for further confirmation because I am kind of unsure of this liquidity that is resting, because the market can still advance further down and then advance towards the upside. So we're waiting for that, right? And then we have the UJ on the line. Where is it? UJ. We have UJ on the line. On UJ, we're still waiting to see how the market behaves, right? So we want to see the market tap into this 2-hour OB. You want to see the market tap into this 2-hour OB and then drop, right, to complete the D leg, and then from here, any form of change in order flow, we want to take the buys towards the upside to come and sweep that daily high, the weekly high, I mean, right, to come and sweep that weekly high right there, to come and sweep this weekly high right there, right? So that's basically what we are looking for right now on UJ, right? So for now, we're just literally just counting waves and so forth. So we're saying that the market might actually drop, complete this leg, the D leg, right? So we have your A, B, C. We want the market to complete the D leg, right? And then from there, the market is going to tap into this area right there, and then we're going to advance towards the upside. So what we're looking for right now is just to kill two birds with one stone. So the goal was to shy like two birds with one stone, for the market to tap into this area of interest and then drop, and then from there give us a change in order flow, complete the D leg, and then advance and start a new leg towards the upside. So those are the charts that I'm having, right? GU, still waiting. Where's GU? GU is still waiting for the market, so I'm still bearish, right? We did take these sells towards the downside, so I'm still bearish because this thing is weakness. So I'm just waiting for the market to actually advance towards the downside right here, right? So I'm just waiting for the market to advance to the downside, do its thing, and then I'm gonna take sells towards the downside, right? So that's basically what I'm waiting for. Clean. We're good. I broke down every chart that I have, and the YouTube channel is on my bio, and then can follow me on Instagram or DM me as well. Everything is Zane Capital. Are we good? Any more questions before I leave? Any more questions before I leave? So that's basically what I'm waiting for. So I gave you, this week was a beautiful trade. So tomorrow I might not go live because we've been winning this week. I mean, we won this week. Alright? So I might not thingy. So talk to me. Any questions? Any questions? GJ. Interesting. This used to be my favorite pay. Hey, I've been killing GJ. Look. Bro, GJ used to be my favorite pay, bro. I'm just saying. It used to be my favorite pay. Look. I've been mooring this chart. I've been mooring this chart. I think someone told me about entry models. Do you see what I look for? I look for the market to decelerate. Do you see that? Especially in currencies. So I want the market to decelerate, right? And then from there, I grab that the sellers are going out, and then I take my buys towards the upside. That's what I do, right? Every single time. Do you see that? Even here, the market decelerated. Do you see that? Market decelerated, and then I took my buys towards the upside. That's what I look for. Do you see that? Every single time. That's my entry model. Right, that's one of the entry models. Sometimes I wait for the 50% of the OB, and then I tap towards the upside. So someone asked me, what are we doing on the golden zone? We done. I'm done for the day, man. But if you are on YouTube, let's look at this chart. If you're on YouTube, let's look at this chart, right? If you're on YouTube, let's look at this chart. So it's interesting. Market came back down, gave us a break of structure here, didn't sweep this low, right? So it didn't sweep this low right there, so that low is safe, right? So it didn't liquidate that low right there. Sorry, it didn't liquidate that low right there, and then it tapped into this area of interest right there, right? The market then mitigated, and then from there tapped into this area of interest right there, so that becomes your demand or OB. And then from there the market then advanced towards the upside, giving us an LRA, which is this area of interest right there, tapping into that area of interest, and then someone could have probably taken these buys towards the upside, right? 100 pips clean, right? So this is a 1:2 trade. This is a 1:2 trade, right? Now the market then mitigated, swept this liquidity right here, right? So this liquidity has been swept. If you're still on YouTube, come with me, right? And then from there, wait for the market to practically sweep this low and then advance towards the upside. So that's what I would wait for, right? So just wait for the market to sweep this liquidity that is resting upon that area of interest right there, and then take these buys towards the upside. So yeah, let's go to a much more lower time frame. Let's do the 15. Oh, I'm so right. Lol. Yes, so wait for the market to sweep that liquidity right there, right? Because the market advanced towards the upside, blah blah blah, giving you a bit of structure here. Do you see that? So that is your BOS towards the upside, right? Or changing order flow, whatever you want to call it. So that's your IBOS towards the upside. The market did sweep highs on the left hand side, right? And then now we're just waiting for that the market then liquidated this area of interest right there. So what you're looking for is for the market to sweep those lows, give you a change in order flow, and then take your bias towards the upside. And that's how you take your GJ trades and so forth and so forth. So yep, I gave you a breakdown. So that becomes your change in order flow. That becomes your bit of structure. And then market tapped into an advance towards the upside. This becomes your fractal change in order flow. And then from there, the market then advanced towards the upside. And then now we're just waiting basically. Now you're just waiting to take buys. Just waiting to take buys towards the upside. So yeah, I think we're good. Or what you can do is peep it. Market is decelerating. Market is decelerating, so we'll just wait and see how the market behaves, and then take a bias towards the upside. So yep, Zane Capital out. I don't know why it's unable to connect. I'm gonna edit this. So yeah, so if you're still on YouTube, yeah, shout out. So we're good, man. I'm gonna share like a breakdown towards the upside, and then I'll just watch these and then come back to it. Clean, capish. Zane out.